Today on Rappler. Severe Tropical Storm Kristine hits Bicol hard, with Naga Cathedral flooded, residents stranded, and landslides blocking access to areas. Former Vice President Leni Robredo warns of impostor accounts soliciting donations for typhoon-stricken Naga City. A former KOJC member and victim tells the Senate Apollo Quiboloy is an impostor and a deceiver. Retired Police Colonel Adalberto Leonardo confirms Rodrigo Duterte's drug war offered cash incentives in exchange for killings. And Stephen Curry surpasses LeBron James as the NBA's top earner. Severe Tropical Storm Kristine, international name Trami, hits Bicol hard Wednesday, October 23. Residents are stranded with their farm animals and pets, landslides block access to some villages, and there are continuous rescue and road clearing operations. At one point, rescuers of the Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council were overwhelmed with a surge in rescue requests. But the team's Facebook page deleted the post and have since reported that rescue operations are underway. Libon, Legazpi City, Daraga, and Kamalig town residents call for help as floodwaters rose quickly. The Naga Metropolitan Cathedral, one of the most powerful symbols of Bicolano faith, is submerged in knee-deep flood Tuesday evening. Meanwhile, Ligao and Ginobatan experienced landslides. The entire province of Albay is placed under a state of calamity Wednesday. The police chief of Naga says at least 12 people died from the storm. Follow Rappler for more updates on severe tropical storm Kristine. Former Vice President Leni Robredo warns the public against a person posing as her and soliciting donations for those affected by the floods in Naga. She posts on Facebook Wednesday, October 23, she and non-governmental organization Angat Buhay Pilipinas authorized only the Kaya Natin movement to receive cash donations on behalf of her team in Naga. Angat Buhay is currently accepting donations in kind at its headquarters in Quezon City. Kaya Natin is an NGO chaired by former Senator Bam Aquino, who managed Robredo's presidential campaign in 2022. As of 6 p.m. Wednesday, Kaya Natin reports having received 4.2 million pesos in cash donations for its Bangon Naga initiative. For a running list of organizations accepting donations for affected communities, visit this page. A former follower of preacher Apollo Quiboloy testifies before the Senate, recounting her sexual abuse by the pastor. Quiboloy was present at the hearing, his first appearance since the Senate began its probe into allegations of Kingdom of Jesus Christ abuse of its members. Former KOJC member Teresita Valdehueza recounts how Quiboloy invited her to Cebu under the pretense of a divine revelation where she was sexually abused.
I finally clearly understood that the man I had believed to be God's chosen and holy was an impostor, oppressor, and deceiver.
Valdehueza is the latest alleged victim of Quiboloy, who came forward with testimonies of sexual abuse. The Doomsday Pastor has been in police custody since September 8 and faces charges of sexual abuse of a minor and child abuse. Quiboloy is also wanted in the US for a slew of charges. Another former policeman confirms former President Rodrigo Duterte's drug war offered cash incentives in exchange for killings. Retired Police Colonel Adalberto Leonardo, in a hearing of the House Quad Committee, replied in the affirmative when asked if he believed there was a reward system. But Leonardo claims later his answer was based on stories he heard from colleagues in the police force. Retired Police Colonel Garma, in an affidavit, claims Duterte called her in May 2016, telling her he, quote, needed someone capable of implementing the war on drugs on a national scale, replicating the Davao model. The Davao model refers to a system of payment rewarding successful killings. Leonardo later corroborated Garma's affidavits, but clarified it was Oplan Double Barrel which operationalized the drug war. But he confirmed that as head of the CIDG in Davao region, he validated drug war-related information for Senator Bongo, who directly reported to Duterte. Sportico reports Golden State Warriors star guard Stephen Curry is projected to bring in the most money among NBA players this season. Curry is expected to make roughly $155.8 million from his salary and off-court endeavors, exceeding LeBron James's $133.7 million. This ends James's 11-season streak as the highest earner. Among the companies Curry endorses are JP Morgan Chase, Panini, and Fanatics. Curry also founded a media business and a venture capital firm. Milwaukee Bucks' Giannis Antetokounmpo is on track to be the third highest earner with $103.8 million. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.